Yes, it's your turn.
All right. So go to chapter 17, verse 1, man. I know you love this verse.
17, verse 1?
Yes. The Quran.
17. Most glorified is the one who summoned his servant during the night from the sacred mosque to the fastest place, to the furthest place of prostration, whose surroundings we have blessed in order to show him some of our signs. He is a hearer, the seer.
Who is?
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Wait, but it said, it's talking about the servant, right?
No. The most glorified be the one who summoned.
Right?
The one who.
Summoned
the one who summoned is
the
hearer and the seer.
Wait, okay.
Muhammad was just shown signs. Muhammad shown signs. The one who is the hearer, the one who, that who?
Okay,
on the top.
All right, who's the we?
Who?
Who's the we?
We showed him. Yes. The we in the is the we, yes.
All right, we showed who?
The we in the Quran. The we in the Quran is this is a big debate we can have about we. I should be having a debate. I was supposed to be having a debate on the we with some Shia thing, but they ran away. The we in the Quran. The we in the Quran. Allah uses the we when He's talking about the high, what you call the Alim, the high society. Allah had some kind of government. He called it the Alims. You see,
the Holy Council. You got a concept of a Holy Council?
Oh, what I'm saying is Allah call it. You see how He said, did you know? You didn't know about the in the high society about was it a fight or whatever it was?
You said a fight?
The feud.
Yeah. The feud. Thank you. The feud.
Joy, you know about this?
Yes, she knows. Yeah, thank you. That's the exact word. So the we, you see, the I created the bashar. The we created the ins. You see, the I, Allah say I, knows that it's Him alone. Like, you see, when Allah said the Fatar is to create, but to initiate the creation. You will never see the Fatara used with the we in the Quran. Never. It's I Fatar, I initiated, I did this, I did that. Now, the we might be halak, might create, or the I might create. The we is Allah using the angels.
So whenever Allah says we, it's talking about Him. And
anytime Allah uses we, He talking about Him using the angels. Any single time. Wow. No exception. Show me one exception.
No. Okay, like this will be interesting. To go through with you. This is interesting. So when He says, so that. Okay, hold on. It says, we have blessed, right? So Allah and the angels have blessed Him.
Go ahead.
Right?
Yeah, just read the right verse.
Yeah.
The right word.
Yeah. Verse 1. Glorified be He who carried His servant by night from the sacred place of worship to the furthest place of worship, whose surroundings we have blessed. So the we have blessed is Allah and the angels have blessed His surroundings, right?
I'm letting you know one thing. Blessing is, you see, Allah. The word used most of the time is we have in the creation of the heaven and the earth. We have blessed the earth, but not blessed the earth. We made it productive. We made it. You see, the word used is, you see, if you put a grain into the, you see, like the we put the stars around. The we. When Allah created the heaven and the earth, the we went and put the stars around.
So Allah and His angels put the stars in heaven.
Yes, Allah doing it through the angels. Through the angels.
Wow.
They went and put. Yes, I'm telling you, bro.
I mean, I'm with you. I'm not ashamed. There's no shame in
Let me give you the proof. Let me give you the proof. Let me give you the proof.
Look, you don't even have to prove it to me. Like, if this is your theology, this is how you understand it.
Bro, no, I gotta give you a proof. No, you gotta ask for a proof. At least.
Okay, sure. Go ahead, Ultimate. Go ahead.
In chapter, Allah said, when He said to Iblis, why did you not fall prostrate? When I asked you to. Oh, you thought you was among the alins. Am kunta min al-alin. You see? So you thought you was among the high society. Why? Because the high society is not being asked to fall prostrate. That's what you learn from that. Right?
Wait, what?
If I ask you to fall prostrate and you did not, I said, hey, why did you not fall prostrate? You thought you was among the big ones? And you learning from that the big ones are not being asked to fall prostrate?
What verse is that specifically?
Okay, it's chapter 38, verse.
38.
You getting Logic excited over this explanation you're giving, huh?
Yeah, this is very interesting.
I can tell, yo. You trying to get
Ultimate's a full-blown
some damn ammo.
That's why I don't understand why he just doesn't become Christian. Come on, Ultimate, you're not losing out on anything. All the Muslims already reject you.
No, they don't. Not me. Okay. What are you talking about? All of them.
Who's saying not me?
Black Truth.
Oh, Donald. Hey, what's up, buddy? What's up, John?
Donald.
That's not even.
Donald?
Yes.
My name's not Donald.
Oh, that's not Black. Oh, Black Truth.
It's Black Truth.
Okay, yeah, I remember Black Truth now. Yeah, I'm thinking of what's his name.
This discussion is 3825?
75.
Oh, 3875.
Yeah, Black Truth's in Quranic only, right?
Yes.
Oh, so he's a herd. Also.
Okay. 3875 is said, O Iblis, what stops you from falling prostrate before that which I have created with both my hands? What? It says both my hands in the Arabic?
Yes. Go ahead.
Oh, or my own hands.
Yes.
Okay. Are you one of the high exalted?
Oh yeah. You see? So what do you learn from that? That the highly exhausted are not being asked to fall prostrate.
Bro, this is amazing.
I'm teaching you, brother. I'm teaching you.
This is incredible. What a way of interpretation of this book. Wow. Right,
so going. You don't know the book. You don't know the book, brother.
I don't. You teach me, man. You blowing my mind right now.
You see?
So there's a high. There's a high mighty ones.
Yes.
Okay, go on.
It's called the Alins. The Alins.
Those are the ones that Allah kind of works through, like they work closely with Allah.
Yes.
Okay.
Go to chapter 4, verse 72.
472. All right.
Yes. You learn today.
But the thing is, Ultimate, he doesn't mind.
Yeah, he doesn't mind. He want to use that to say that God is plural. that now he's going to justify the Trinity.
That's right.
God
exactly.
I'm
going to say
we
Jesus working with.
Yeah, I know. Allah guide with him.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying that now that you guys should have no problem with the Trinity, huh?
That's what he's saying.
Go ahead. This is beautiful, man.
I know. I need to go whoop the Sunnis with it.
and some Quran onlys too, because they don't have this understanding.
Go ahead.
Like Joy and Rocco, they don't have this understanding.
I don't know what they got.
See, Ultimate? You got him started. He think he got something now.
Look. If I
always say these Quran onlys. Quran onlys are only one step away, Logic. From Hebrew
only one step away, man.
And Hebrew Israelites are only one step away from Christians. So I'm just waiting for you to become Hebrew Israelites.
We one step away from the Hebrew Israelites.
Oh, that's all it is. It's driven by racism and anger and frustration.
All right, just hold on real quick. Let's stay focused.
Racism.
So
You heard me racist?
Stay focused, please.
In the Quran on people? Are you serious?
Ultimate truth. Stay focused with me. All right, we're on a roll. So you said
172.
Verse 72. Okay. So
Or
among
172.
you.
No, 172.
Oh, 172.
Ultimate has become the sheikh. Man, Godlogic.
Yes. MashaAllah for wisdom. Look, when Allah gives you the hikmah, man, you don't reject it. Only those with diseased hearts reject the hikmah. Right, Ultimate?
What are you reading?
No, I was just saying.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry. So, 4:172.
Yes.
Okay, I'm here. It says.
You'd be happier because it's talking about the Jesus to show you how high Jesus is out there. Read it.
All right. So it says the Messiah will never be proud to reject to be a slave to Allah, nor the angels who are near. So I'm saying obviously near Allah, right?
Yes. Al-Muqarrabun. Al-Malaikatu. He just never said not the angels. He said not the closest angels.
Yeah.
The close angels. Now, Jesus Christ here is being compared to the closest angels. Literally. You're never going to find any other messengers have this kind of description in the Quran.
Wow. This is amazing.
Now, God is talking about here the closest angels. Now, go to 16 verse 49.
All right. 1649. Now, who are you supposed to be debating on this subject?
What?
You said
I'm showing you what the we is. I'm showing you the we. The we.
Didn't you mention that you had you're supposed to debate somebody else?
Yes, a Shia. So,
Shia.
I mean, since he knew what my argument was, he couldn't. He knew. He went and listened to my old recording, and he desisted. He knew I was gonna smack him.
Hey, Truth, just give Ultimate time. He'll become a heretic in your eyes in no time. Don't worry.
Well, listen. When there's a little bit of dirt in the water, I don't throw the whole baby out.
Bro, I have certainty, bro. You see, I just don't believe in God. I know God exists. It's not just about belief. I believe in God, yes, but I know He exists. So
exactly, that's called justified belief.
So
I saw that video on YouTube.
I'm beyond that.
People.
Read 1649.
1649 says, "And unto Allah makes prostration whatsoever is in the heavens and whatsoever is in the earth of living creatures, and the angels, and they are not proud."
No, and they are not. And the angels that are not arrogant. That are not. Well,
so there's
وَهُمْ لَا يَسْتَكْبِرُونَ. It's not translated right.
Oh, yes, I see it, yeah. Even the angels, they are free from arrogance.
The angels that are...
But you're saying that are like, so it's speaking of specific
angels. Let me show you more. Read 66 verse 6. You will see it again. All right. People want to change things, because they don't want an angel to be arrogant when the angel could be arrogant. God is specifically talking about some angels and the angels that are not arrogant.
All right, so 66:6, right?
Yes.
All right, O you who believe, ward off from yourselves and your families a fire whose fuel is men and stones, over which are angels stern, severe, who disobey not.
Okay. Who disobey not? Is it saying this is the verse they taken to say no angel disobeys? Which angels God is talking about here?
The ones who
exactly. The one that is got into hellfire. He's telling you those will never disobey God. Now they're taking this verse to say no angel disobeys God. God is saying in 1649, some arrogant angels. The non-arrogant one will fall prostrate. But how about arrogant ones? In 4172, the close ones will not. That just like Jesus, they will do whatever God asks them to do. How about the further ones? Do you reflect? So now you understand 3875 that says why God said, now go to 18 now. 1850 now.
All right.
Now, that will blow your mind now.
1850? 50?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, you're about to be blown up.
I'm already blown up, man. Alhamdulillah.
Just say, quote al-haqq before we blow up.
Allah is a snack bar.
All right. 1850. And when we said to the angels.
Remember, he said we. It's not I. We.
Right.
Okay. Keep that in mind. Okay.
We said to the angels, prostrate to Adam.
Yes.
So they prostrated except Iblis.
Yes.
He was one of the jinns.
Yes.
He disobeyed the command of his Lord.
Yes.
Will you then take him and his offspring as protectors and helpers rather than me, while they are enemies to you? What an evil is the exchange for the Zalimun.
Yes. See, he did not say and, he said cause he disobeyed. Fasaqa an amri rabbi. He never said what fasaqa. They changed the thing, but go.
Wait, I have a question here.
But Allah commanded the angels, though.
We commanded the angels. You see the angels?
Yeah, but Iblis is not an angel, so he didn't have to obey.
Listen, no. Hold on.
Yeah, but who is we?
Hold on. That whole chapter is about we.
You know, this is not hard, right?
I'm gonna show you where the we created, where the we created what I want to mention here is to show you that the we ordered the angels, the malaikati, to fall prostrate. The we. Now you understand why God said, "Oh, you thought he was among the aliens." You understand?
I can't just sit in the audience and listen to this nonsense. So,
you understand?
For Allah.
Godlogic.
In 1850, فَفَسَقَ, in what format is the verb?
Translate for fasaq.
Fasaqa means straight away or out of order. Fasaq. So
yeah,
excuse me.
Translate the verse. Translate the verse.
I'm not translating anything. Listen, I'm not translating anything. I'm asking you the question. Do not run away from
no
it.
need. If you can translate, get out of here. Let me. You got logic. I'm not translating anything. You just say fasaqa means this, and I'm not translating anything. Get out of here.
No.
God logic.
I answer your question just for the sake of it, but I still want you to tell me in what format fasaqa or fasaqa, in what format the verb is in.
Listen to me. The debate here
in what format the verb
is about the we. The debate on the we.
Is it masculine, singular? Is it the plural?
Oh my God. God logic. What we debating? The we, right? I got more verses. We debating the we, right?
You decided to go and explain the we, which is okay. But now,
but we still, is the we ordering? I was showing you in this when we commanded to angels.
But Paul, listen. Paul has some type of objection, I think.
He had the objection on fasaqa. Because he disobeyed.
So, again,
because the reason why he got put among the jinns. Because he disobeyed.
I want to hear his objection.
Go ahead. He had an objection on the we. He had on something else.
Okay. There's no we. There's no we there. Okay, so one more time.
What do you mean there's no we? We is qulna lil malaikati. When we command, we is qulna. What do you mean there's no we?
Okay, sure. So again,
a liar.
He's telling you don't understand Arabic well enough, and you're mistranslating it, misunderstanding what it actually says. And I think Paul speaks a little bit better Arabic than I understand comprehensive.
Let's let Paul flesh it out. Let's hear him. Go ahead, Paul.
Okay, he's attributing fasaqa to the angels, and that's incorrect. Because fasaqa is a masculine singular. Al-malaika is plural. The only other singular noun in there is Iblis. Or, sorry, who is it? Is it Iblis? Yeah, Iblis. I thought he named it Shaitan in that verse. Okay, so it's only Iblis is a singular masculine in that verse. So fasaqa goes back to Iblis. Doesn't go back to the angels.
Okay, can I say, you see, he just slowing down the future. That's what I said. I said, Iblis got put with the jinns because Iblis, disobeyed the orders of his Lord. That's what I said. So you're slowing down the future.
But Iblis was always jinn. He was never.
That's not the deal. You see now they want to bring another debate again. Hey, can you move on, Aki? They're slowing down the future, bro.
He was not an angel.
He said I attributed the fafasaqa to the angels. I never did. I said the Iblis is the one that disobeyed the command of his Lord.
Yeah, guys. So to be fair, we were debating. Well, not debating really, but discussing the we in the Quran, where Allah refers to himself.
There we go.
Right.
Thank you.
And so he's giving his understanding that the we is Allah and like a higher class of angels, basically.
No, I understand that. I just came here just to correct him because he said he was an angel. No, he was not an angel. He was always a jinn, according to Islam. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah. Could you repeat that, Avery, one more time? What did you say?
Yeah. So his understanding about the we, when Allah says we, is that is Allah including a higher class of angels with him. So there's a particular group or higher class of angels that Allah works with and works through. So whenever he says we in the Quran, he's talking about a group of those type of angels.
Even when he says we created.
Even when he says we created.
Right.
I fail to see this from this verse or any of the verses he said.
Let me prove you how. Go to 55 verse. I got verses to prove to you. Those guys, I told you, they're slowing down the future. They're distraction. They're accusing you of saying something, straw mining you. You don't know. Everybody knows I never said that. I never attributed the fasaqa to the angels. I said to Iblis because he disobeyed. How can he be they? He disobeyed the because he disobeyed the orders. Let's go to 55 verse, I believe. Now you see, they're disturbing my peace, man.
So this all started, guys, when I asked him in chapter 17, verse 1, who was speaking, right? And who was the we? And so this is when he started breaking down that the we includes not just Allah, but a higher class of angels that he works with.
Can I step in for a second?
Sure. I was just going to mention something real fast, so then I'll okay. Hey, Logic, I was going to say, if you ever get bored with Ultimate here, your little coward Rocco that ran away mid-conversation yesterday is down in the audience. I didn't know if you seen him.
I don't see him.
Yeah, he's there right at the bottom.
Yeah, he's the one that, remember him and Joy took off and ran like cowards after they were talking to each other?
Yeah, I'm having a good conversation right now.
That's fine.
I
just figured I'd let you know.
But Ultimate should have gave the argument of the royal we. It would have landed better, Ultimate. Why didn't you say
no royal we in the Quran, bro?
You added the angels.
Wait, hold on, guys. One sec. I just wanna understand something. Ultimate, just for a sec. Who do you refer the we to? Like, who's we?
He's saying.
No, I understand.
He's saying.
Just tell me, who do you say that is we?
So he's saying there's a group of angels.
Bro, don't slow me down, bro. You can ask later. I'm talking to somebody. You can find people debating you later.
Why are you yelling? Hold on.
Can we move on? Because you're dummies, man. I have no time to freaking answer every fucking question.
Let me teach you something. Stop yelling. Something really wrong. It's not right. I can't just hear this pollution.
Okay, but you're not going to interrupt the debate because, hey, what are you guys talking about? If you wanted to know what you're talking about, you should have brought your ass here from the beginning. There's no time to every fucking guy showed up and say, hey, tell us what you're talking about. Who got time for that? Everybody jump in, hey, tell us what you're talking about. Tell us what you're talking about. They have no time for the shit.
Dude, hello.
I don't have time for that shit, man. Everybody jump in what I meant to go back and get.
I'm about to mute everybody and just put folks down. So, Donald, are you contending against Ultimate's understanding of the we?
Yes, because we in Arabic, I'm Arab native speaker, and any Paul can also say if I'm correct or not, or pro-life, or whoever can speak Arabic. We in the Quran doesn't mean group of people, because we, when Allah speaks in the Quran, according to the Quran, we can be also for reality or greatness. He can speak for himself. It doesn't mean it's a group of people. It's me. It just means him. So that's what I'm trying to say. That he's saying that we goes back to more than Allah, but this is wrong. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay, so Ultimate, can you
let me answer. Okay. Let me answer first. Then you ask a question. 10 seconds. How is it so simple that I created the heavens and the earth? Is that bigger? That the we just put the stars, put the lamps? Or it's bigger? It's bigger to put the lamps than to create the heaven and the earth? Is that bigger? Is it royalty to put the lamps? Somebody built the whole damn house and the electrician came and put the lamps on, and that is saying, oh, that's royalty. No, royalty is to create the heaven and the earth. And it's the I that created the heaven and the earth.
It's called, hello, listen. Can you
tell me, answer the question. How is it royal? How is it not? Listen to me. Answer the question. You see, now you're cutting me off.
You're just
cutting me off. Hey, Godlogic.
You're saying just
wait. Let me ask you one simple question. Let me learn.
Go ahead.
How is it not? How is it royal? How is it not royal to create the heaven and the earth, but it is royal to put the lamps on the lowest heaven? Explain that.
I did not say that it's unroyal. I said that.
I created the heaven and the earth. The we put the lamps.
Dude, why don't
you said the we is royal?
Why you don't?
Wait, so Ultimate, let's hear his response. Go ahead, Donald.
Because I'm saying, plural speaking, like if you refer to yourself as plural, you cannot do that. But according to God or Allah, he can do that because it's in Arabic grammar. This goes back to greatness and reality. It does not just mean bunch of people. You're not an Arab. You do not know. Paul, go ahead. You can teach him that.
Sorry. I just want to say something quick. So from the references he provided as well, 4172, what was it, 1649 and 1850. None of them substantiate the idea that Allah is speaking along with a group of angels. There's no such thing. These do not correspond into any of the conclusion that he said. It does not follow. Nothing that
read 3875. 3875.
Okay. So again, what do we do with the
reference? Allah is asking him, Am kunta min al-alin? Or do you think that he was among the aliens? Read it.
Okay, what was it again?
3875.
Reference again?
3875. 75. You can run, bro.
Okay, so
you can run again. Hide.
Okay, so again.
Yeah, just read it. Just read it.
Shut up.
No, again. Read the verse.
Sure, I'll read it. It's loading. Sorry, just give it a second here. Okay. قال يا إبليس ما منعك أن تسجد لما خلقت بيدي استكبرت أم كنت من العاليين. What is that supposed to mean? أم كنت.
What is it supposed to mean?
Okay.
Don't ask me. I'm asking you.
لما خلقت بيدي استكبرت أم كنت من العاليين. What does that mean?
We're waiting.
So, okay, here Allah is using a singular form of saying I created in a singular masculine, and then saying in my hand, right? And then he's asking Iblis whether or not he became mutakabbir, or he was from, like, or he thought himself, this is what it actually means, he thought of himself higher than he's supposed to be. That's exactly what it means. There isn't a class here. There isn't a class. He's telling
higher than what is supposed to be. There's not a class. Higher what is supposed to be.
No, thinking.
Yourself
thinking.
He said he didn't say that.
Please let me finish.
Listen. Ali is in plural. Ali, listen. I mean, he's not even translating the verse, bro. He's just trying to.
No, I'm not just translating.
Let him finish.
So when I say am kunta, that means, do you think you're higher? That means you're higher? Do you think you're higher than me? Do you think you're better than me? Does that mean I'm saying
no, Alin is in plural. Alin is in plural. Alin is in plural. Alin is in plural.
Wait, you're missing the point.
Bro, what the heck? You're screaming at it.
Translate it because he's putting God out there as a singular. Alin is in plural.
Let me.
Do you think you were among the Alins?
Yes, of the high ones. Yeah, of the high ones. That's what the ta'alin means. Listen, if you go to 15:9,
God damn, they cheat. They lie.
Go to 15:9. Because he was not referring this to himself. Go to 15:9, for example. Let me just give you an example, because it's really difficult.
No. We can go nowhere else. You gotta tell me why is God telling him that? What is the reason God is telling him? I'm kunta min al-alim. No, we can run from the verse. Now you agree that.
No, he's not
did you think that he was
himself.
No. Hold
you
on.
do not understand this.
You don't run from the verse, though.
I'm still in the same verse. Al-aliyin, he's not talking about himself. When I was talking about the plural, listen,
I never said himself. The Alin are the high-ranked angels.
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, I know.
So, okay. So now, you know that the high-ranked angels are not asked to fall prostrate. Because if he was among them, God would not blame him for not falling prostrate. Right?
Yeah, but that's... Hold on.
Right,
I was not talking about this plural.
Say yes. Say yes.
Say yes for what?
That the Alins are not the angels, but God did not ask them to fall prostrate for Adam.
No, he said, "Are you from the high ones?" Yeah.
Yes.
So what's your point?
Do you agree?
The Alins are not angel. Yeah, sure, we agree.
The Alins are angels, high ranked. Al-Muqarrabun, Al-Malaikatu, Al-Muqarrabun. Go to 472. Now God is using al-malaikatu al-muqarrabun, the closest angels. You cannot escape angels. Listen.
Sure, it's the high-ranked angels. So
yes.
They're not a part of the regular angels.
That's why God asked him, you thought you was among the high-ranked ones.
And then you said Iblis
so
was the other guy said he was
angels, right? The other guy said he was no high-ranked ones. And this guy said, yes, that there's some high-ranked ones, and they call the Alins. He refused to.
So you say Iblis was a
show
part
the
of the
plural.
Alins.
Anybody had some brain knows. If I ask you, hey, I want the second graders to clean the class, and you sit there. I said, why didn't you clean the class? You thought you was among the third graders? I mean, you are not.
I'm sorry.
I did not ask the third graders to fall prostrate to clean the class. If you cannot understand that, we cannot discuss.
Okay, so is there a clear verse where there's Malaika Aliyun and Malaika Watiyun or Malaika whatever? So
yes.
I would like to actually instead. Okay, please provide. Please let me finish. So instead of actually being a question that can be perceived rhetorical, because I can read this question and I can perceive it as rhetorical, and you're building an entire argument on a rhetorical question from my perception. So why don't you show us an actual clear verse where a class of Malaika that is aliyun. Then you have a case. Then you don't have to jump around.
I've gone through the tafsir and it doesn't say who are the aliyin.
It's Quranic.
Okay. And that class is not being asked to follow prostrate for Adam.
Okay. Show me the verse. Show me that verse first. Then we will agree. Show me the verse. Show me a verse that clearly state that there are aliyun. There are malaika that are aliyun, not in a question format. An actual attestation, an actual statement in the affirmative, not in a question statement. Because again, a question like this, it seems to me as it is rhetorical, not an attestation.
Bro, your question, you cannot ask a question longer than the answer. You know, you sound ridiculous.
Well,
the question can be longer than the answer.
You know, someone.
You can have to be shorter, bro.
Sure.
You have to cut the. Yes. So show me the verse. You probably don't know the difference between malaika or malaku or malaikatu or the bi al malai.
No,
hold on. Let me land. It's all translated angels, but it's 7 different words in Arabic.
That's not what I'm asking.
Every single one of them. Listen.
That's not what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking.
I am coming there. If you would have known the difference between malaku and malaika, listen. Why would Allah say malaku? Listen to me, bro. Listen to me. Why would Allah say malaku? You say malai is angels. You say malaika is angels. Bi al malai is angels. Malaikati is angels. How?
Because
there have to be categories. Now go to 472. Go 4:172 now. Go chapter 4, verse 172.
It's the same. It's the dude. Arabic.
It's 172 now. I give you a verse now. I give you a verse now, chapter 4, verse 172.
Yeah, we read 172. We read it.
Is this? Was that a question? No. Was that a rhetorical question?
Okay. So
was that a rhetorical question in 4:172? You said, show me a verse that is not a rhetorical question where God is talking about a classification.
Okay. Hey, ultimate. Remember the creation of Adam.
I said, you asked for a verse that is not a rhetorical question, that Allah is affirming something. I gave you 4:172. It's not enough for you. The Messiah, Jesus, and the Malaikatu al-Muqarrabun will never hesitate, will never disobey the orders of the God. Did he say that's the Malaika? No. The Malaika al-Muqarrabun. Is that a classification? Silence.
Yo, ultimate. Can you open up chapter 15? Chapter 15, verse 29 of the Quran.
Godlogic, why don't you say something, man? They need something. 29. I presented to them. Why don't you ask for the reaction now?
I am going to respond. Let's respond to 172. So in 472, الملائكة المقربون ومن يستكنف عن عبادته ويستكبر فسيحشرهم إليه جميعا. ويستكبر. Who are the ones that are doing يستكبر? Don't ask me a question. I'm asking the question. من يستكبر? Who is doing the يستكبر? Who is the arrogant or the thinks he's bigger? Who?
Salam. Yes, he wanna. I moved away from my phone when he asked that question. We're gonna go to 4:172, and you'll see by reciting 4:172 and 4:173, you will understand. 4:172 says, the Messiah would never disdain. Let me turn this down a little bit. Messiah would never disdain from being the Messiah would never disdain from being a servant, an Abdul of Allah, nor would the closest angels. Those who disdain, that's his question now, from worshipping him and are too arrogant to submit, he will summon them before him. Those of the angels, like in 1649, he will be too arrogant, like Iblis was arrogant, to fall prostrate when Allah asked him to. Allah said he will summon them. Now, then 173 comes to the believers now. As for those who believe, for now, he will fully recompense them and shower them with his grace. Look again. As for those who disdain and turn arrogant, this is the human beings. For 172 talking about the angels, and for 173 talking about the human beings. As for those who disdain and turn arrogant, he will commit them to painful retribution. They will find no Lord beside Allah, nor a Savior. O people, for 174, a proof have come to you from your Lord. We have sent down to you a profound beacon. Those who believe in God for one and hold fast to him, he will admit them into mercy from him and grace, and he will guide them to him in a straight path, in the Sirat al-Mustaqim. Subhanallah.
So, why are you... Right, so
now you're changing of mine. But no, before you said mine.
That's the original argument.
You said my spirit.
That was the original argument, that Allah has a spirit.
It's the same.
Spirit created Adam.
If I give you of my money, or if I give you my money, is it the same?
Yes, that's what I do. Quiet.
Oh my goodness.
I'm asking you. If I give you my money, I'm broke. I'm off. If I give you offer my money, I still got some left. Okay?
So you giving me
Bro,
your
shut
last
up, man.
You're giving me your last dollar.
You wanna divert me from 4172.
No, it's not the same.
Godlogic, you gotta have it organized, man. Godlogic, I'm about to go. You gotta have it organized.
You're running. Don't run, Ultimate Truth. Don't run.
Godlogic.
Don't run.
We're talking about we. They're talking about a classification. I'm on 4172. He's asking me, God will summon them.
1529.
Divert me now to min ruhina.
1529. It says that Allah created Adam with his spirit, because
I gotta cut this off. It's not part of the verse. I mean, part of the debate. So this is a distraction.
Created Adam, but he didn't have.
Allah put his spirit in every. He blew in my mother, in your mother, in every woman.
No.
Guys, you gotta let the man talk. Like, let him finish. Like, it's getting annoying to me. I know that he's loud too, so it doesn't help. So
I am being loud because when people are heckling, when you're in a room, everybody talking. Hey, if everybody quiet, I be, hey, what's up? What's up, Godlogic? Everybody screaming, hey, Godlogic, hey, that's normal. This natural freaking instinct. If they're heckling, I gotta raise my voice. I don't have to do so if they're not heckling.
I agree.
Why are you asking me not to react like a human being? You're asking me not to be a human being. I'm being a human being.
So we're going to. So this is what's going to happen, Ultimate. Because this is
what was the debate?
It's giving me irritation because you're right, Ultimate. So the next people that I see that cannot handle good decorum, I will be moving you down to the audience if you're cutting him off and not letting him speak, and vice versa with Ultimate. But really, he's been getting heckled in here. Me and him was having a good conversation before everybody started jumping in. All right. So, Ultimate, go ahead and say what you want to say. Go ahead and respond.
All I want to say is this.
And wait a second.
If the roof is Gabriel.
Ultimate.
Go ahead. I didn't hear you.
And Paul, you go ahead and respond when he finishes, please, and engage. All right. Go ahead. Ultimate.
Okay. If the roof is Gabriel for them, So Allah blew Gabriel into Adam. That's it. If Gabriel be blown into Adam, I don't think Adam, Allah said every one of God, every single one of God, got a ruh into him. Are you going to deny that? That's the life. If the ruh is out of you, you're dead. You got the body and the soul. Who does not know that? Christians believe in that. Even atheists believe in that. We got something in us. If it goes, we're dead. That's the min ruhi. That's what God talking about. The life into Adam. Now, when God say we send him our ruh to Mary, that's Gabriel. Gabriel got a special title called our ruh in the Quran. Not min like from God, if you say min, he said, I can get some from your peanuts. I'm grabbing some of your peanuts. Or
Bro,
I came
what?
from, if min, you can take something from something. Min. To take something from something is called min, right? I blew some of me into you.
Yeah, min.
Min. So, but it could mean also, I am sent by. He came from me. I came from the presidency. I came from the White House. I came from there. I'm not part of the White House, but I was there. I came from there. Min could be meaning to have those two meanings, right? Right. وَإِذَا اللَّهُ مِيثَاقَ النَّبِيِّينَ لَمَا آتَيْتُكُم مِّن كِتَابٍ وَحِكْمَةٍ. Min.
Like 931 is min dun
This is not a debate.
Right?
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yo, so keep going now. Read. Keep reading. Keep reading, please. You're not going to keep reading because you're stuck. You're going to finish the verse? I dare you. I dare you to finish the verse.
Ultimate, I was making your point.
Yeah, but you want to stop right there to say Jesus might be God. Keep reading. Who was it, Ray?
No, usually when we talk about like the Quran, we don't say Jesus, we say.
What I'm saying is simple. Let's go back to our debate. You find me and Godlogic talking about the we. Now you're going all over the place. All I was saying is, when Allah says we, he's talking about him and the aliens. That's what I said. Prove me wrong. You said that the we is the we of whatever you call it, majesty. I said, I asked you one simple question, you ran away from it. Is this bigger to create the heaven and the earth? Or is it bigger to put the lamps on the lowest heaven? We all know it's bigger to create the heaven and the earth. So there is I, but the we is the one that put the lamps. Is it bigger to build your house or to put the lamps on all the things? Come on now. Listen. Ain't no we of majesty in the Quran. The we is the we of Allah and the closest angels.
Can I answer?
Now I told you, Allah, when it comes to
you gotta land your plane, Ultimate.
Okay, 30 seconds. Right. When it comes to when Allah uses the I to originate, fatara is to create, but to originate originally. There's two words to create in the Quran. Allah can halak, he can fatar. The fatar is exclusively to I, Allah, I fatar. Now the halak could be I, could be we. Why is it not we? Why won't the we fatar? Never, once. I challenge you. I'm challenging you. Show me one verse in the Quran where Allah uses we and he said he fatar. One verse. Never.
What fatar? I don't understand what fatar.
Fatar is to create, but to
hold on, guys.
Okay, go ahead.
Paul, you there, right? Because it's on you.
Paul. Yeah. Sorry, I'll pass it to Donald, but I'll be short. So at best, he showed us that there are malaika that are close to Allah, but he couldn't show us that Allah includes malaika with his we. So in other words, his point's still mute, because it is more plausible that the we has multiple persons in Allah, such as Rohana. Rohana seems to, according to his only admission right now, was or had the cognition to blow. So it seemed to me it is more plausible that Allah is talking about him, Rohana or Roho or Roh, and something else perhaps. And just to close this, if he wants to keep asserting that if something is close to Allah, that includes it in the we, then I can bring him verses where there are other things closer to Allah as well. So does Allah include, let's say, the Muslimin that are close to Allah? Donald.
Alright, so what I was talking about the we is maybe I came in the room late. I probably missed what he was talking about. Let me explain to you what I meant with the we or majesty. So if we go to to chapter 95, verse 4, it says, "Indeed, we created humans in the best form." So we know that there's only one creator. It can, unless you claim that there's multiple, which is shirk in your Quran. But in Surah 4 or chapter 95, verse number 4, it says, "Indeed, we created humans in the best form." Let me read it in Arabic. لَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا. خَلَقْنَا is we as well. It has the we, because خَلَقَ is for singular. خَلَقْنَا is plural. So if I was God and I was going to say this in a singular form, I would say لَقَدْ خَلَقْتُ الْإِنسَانِ. It means I created the humans. But he said لَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا, which means we created. This goes for majesty. This is the point that I was making. But you refused to let me speak, and you said, "Oh, don't jump to another verses." I just wanted to make my point clear.
Donald, read please that verse, because in that particular verse, it says clearly, وَأَقْرَبْ إِلَيْهِ مِنَ الْوَرِيدِ. So there's something so close to Allah that the human he created. So does Allah also say we as the angels because they are قريبين من Allah, al-insan because أقرب لله? Like, it's a nonsensical argument. Again, please read that verse. I actually had it
okay.
Yeah.
وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ.
Next in line to talk, ask the question.
Yeah.
Where you're done.
Let's read this, because this is corresponding to 172. Remember, guys, he said al-malaika al-muqarrabun, the one that are close to Allah, close, and the word muqarrabun is from qariba, aqrab, yaqrab. So let's read this verse, because this is gonna refute him. That's it.
You're talking about the
وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ.
Okay. وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ وَنَعْلَمُ مَا تُوَسْوِسُ بِهِ نَفْسُهُ وَنَحْنُ أَقْرَبُ إِلَيْهِ مِنْ حَبْلِ الْوَرِيدِ.
There you go. وَنَحْنُ أَقْرَبُ إِلَيْهِ. أَقْرَبُ إِلَيْهِ مِنَ الْوَرِيدِ. Like, we are closer to him than the arteries. So, like, what are you talking about? If Allah is that close to the human being, then he is including us as well, according to your argument in 4172, because al-malaika al-muqarrabun, that means they are close to him, that means he also includes the human being. Bravo! Bravo! We're done. It's a nonsensical argument.
Done. It's my turn now. You're done. My turn to answer. I don't cut nobody. You forget the verse that said...
Let him cook.
Yes, I cook. Hey, can't you smell it already? It's cramming. Allah said in the Quran, the same Quran you're reading, anywhere you go, who is around you? Angels surrounding you. Who's going to kill you when you're about to die? Remember the throat? Angels. They're going to kill you. Who's closer to you than your own throat? The same angels that are around you. Even in your hadith books, you said you got one on your shoulders, one on the other shoulder. You think it's Allah there? You think it's Allah coming down to kill you? Allah sending angels to kill you, right? Now, you quoted chapter 94. I told you, I don't know if he was here or not. Allah created the bashar. The I created the bashar. The we created the ins. The I created the bashar. If I don't know the difference between the bashar and the ins, do you? Let's go to chapter 15, verse 20. What is it? Yeah, you need to learn, man. You just read us in the Quran. You don't ponder on it. 15. Is it 26? 15. Yes. Here, we created the ins. That's in 15:26. The we created the ins. Now the I created the bashar. What verse is it? Is it 55?
15:28. 15:28.
55.
Yeah, I went to 55. Is he, but it's still the same. But 55 say he, Allah created. But the 15:28, I am creating. I am creating the bashar. Yeah. So 2 verses thing. 15:26, the we created the ins, and 15:28, the I created the bashar. There's one verse in between them. 15:27, we're talking about the jinns.
Now, 45
that we created.
14. He created the bashar.
Yeah.
The I created. Show me one verse where the we created the bashar. One verse.
No, not one.
And when he came to the angels, what did he say? What am I creating? An ins? No, bashar.
Yes, sir.
I am creating the bashar. The ins is a degradation of when the bashar disobeyed God, he became an ins.
Yes, sir.
You gotta learn, brother. When the
Fahbit minha, go down,
the ins is
degraded.
gonna be in hell, but it's not gonna be no ins in heaven.
Yes,
the
sir.
bashar be in heaven.
Yes, sir.
You got a lot to learn, brother. You got a lot to reading to do.
Brother,
a lot of reading.
You know that the ins and the bashar are the same, right?
He abandoned his argument, though.
It's not the same.
The argument that
like I told you.
Prove that Allah is including the malaika in the we.
Yes.
I proved it already.
You built it on 4:172 because the word al-muqarrabun.
Every single one of them is running from 3875. Am kunta min al-alim. That's a clear cut. But keep running.
Because they are close to Allah. And I just showed you there is something even closer to Allah in Surah Al-Qaf.
He's lying.
16, where the human is closer to Allah.
No.
No, you didn't say that. He said we are closer to the human beings.
Yes.
You are traversing the verse.
Yes, sir.
What are you talking about?
Sir?
We are closer to you than your
jugular
whatever
veins.
jugular, whatever you translated. The we is so close to you. Be careful. You think you can say anything? You think you can insult God? We can choke you right now. Boom.
You see how they traverse the verses. Allah's talking about we are so closer to you than your jugular veins, and He say no, they are the people are closer to Allah than the angels. Ya'udhu billah. Allah said nobody is closer to Him than the Messiah and the closest angels. Nobody is. Chapter 4, verse 172. They're ready.
An angel is right there waiting.
The closest angels.
God said, kill him. It's going to take
one more time. Hold on. Can I ask
thousands
you a
of a second?
Please.
No. Read the 94 that you... No. You change chapter 94. Let's go there.
You mentioned it. Let's go there.
But before we go anywhere...
See that?
هل البشر إنسان? Is bashar and insan the same thing?
I said...
How many times did I say this? Bashar ins is a degradation of Bashar. How many times did I say it in this debate? He was here from the beginning. He kept on asking me the same question. Bashar, Adam created as a Bashar. When he sinned, he became an ins. The angels, when they refuse, when they disobey, they become jinns. How many times? 1,000,000 times.
Bashar, the Allah, the I, once again, create, according to verse 55, verse 14, the I created the Bashar.
Okay, so you're missing my question, though.
1528.
I need you to jump in, please. This is gonna take forever. Are Bashar and Insan or Nas the same thing?
Yeah, you think it's the same. It cannot be the same. They're all different.
Can I say
See that?
It's like Malaika and Malaku and Bi al-Mala'i and Alin. It's not the same. If you go to chapter 16, verse 49, yes, they
No,
all
you're running from my question,
categories of
please.
angels.
I am answering your question.
I'm just telling you, you cannot say that the Bashar is the same exact thing.
Wait,
Yes,
hold
they
on. Are mankind and human the same?
Thank you.
Thank you what?
You said what?
Mankind and
Wait.
human, are they the same?
It depends on what kind of words you use in Arabic. I don't know what you
No,
mean.
because
Use me a word in
means-
Arabic. I will tell
because
you what it
ends-
means. You speak in
because
English. Use an Arabic word. Tell
I
me.
translated them both to you. That's
All
what
I can
ends
tell
mean.
you.
Ends is ends. Man, listen. If you go to the explanations to know the difference between ends and bashar, ends is literally put just to explain the difference between the ends or the bashar from the jinn, just to separate. But ends means bashar. It's the same.
Did Allah, how many times Allah?
It's okay. Let's
Listen.
Okay,
How many times did
65
Allah
times.
tell us about the story when he came to the angels? He told them, I am creating what? Did he say one time in ins?
Nope.
One
No,
time. Did he say what's one time in ins?
Nope.
I
No.
said ends was mentioned 19 times.
Bashar,
and
no.
Insan was
Not
mentioned
once he
65
said I am
times,
creating
and Bashar-
an ins, bro. Not once. You gotta ponder on the verses. You gotta reflect. You gotta at least ask yourself why Allah never used the word ins
He did.
when he came to the
See
angels
that? He made a
and
claim, right?
announcing to them that I am creating a Bashar. Why
He did.
not once, ins.
He did.
Not once. Show me verse.
He did.
Show me.
He did.
Show
Okay.
me.
Am I clear? I said one time in the Quran, Allah said to the angels, I am creating, like in 1528, your Lord said to the angels, I am creating a bashar from an aged mud like the potter's clay. Allah is announcing the creation of human beings. What is the word used? Is it bashar or is it ins? Throughout the Quran, I said it's bashar. I said, bring me a proof now. Listen to this dummy.
So again.
No.
And
No,
I am
just like that. You show me.
Sure.
Hey, come on now. Hey, Godlogic. You gotta show me.
I
You said
haven't
Allah
even
did.
talked. I haven't even talked.
You said he did. I said show me.
Okay, so
Why
Surah
could
Al-Qaf,
you the example?
Qaf 16.
Okay.
You have to explain to us
Okay.
al-insan and what
Bro.
does it mean?
Godlogic. Am I specific to my question?
You have to
Godlogic,
explain to
open
us.
your
Who's the
mic.
insan?
Godlogic.
Why is he running?
Who's running?
Godlogic. Why don't you put your
Who's really
mic?
running?
Okay, go ahead. What did you ask me? So 18
Okay.
what?
Surah Qaf 16. Man huwa al-insan. Who's the insan? What is insan?
You said Surah 18 verse what? 16? Is
Yes.
that what you said?
Yes.
Things we wish to avoid them. Verse 16. You stood at Surah Kaf?
Qaf.
Oh, Surah Kaf, Surah 50.
Hold on, you wanted the verse that says Allah created bashar?
No. I wanted a verse that Allah is announcing to the angels that He is creating an ins.
Is it in that clear?
That's what I asked. I'm very clear.
In that freaking clear?
No.
Are you around there?
You are liars, man.
Sorry, yeah.
Yes.
What's going on?
Could you bring Jedediah up too, please?
Oh, yeah.
I said, let me repeat again what I said. I want no confusion. I said Allah announced many times in the Quran when he came to the angels or he called the angels, he is announcing them of creating a human being. The word used throughout the Quran is bashar, not once inch. You said he used inch. I said, show me.
Yeah, that's what
Show me. Did that used to say?
No, he said, you're quoting me a verse saying I created the jinns and the humans just worship me. No, I said specific circumstances. He's coming to the angels. I am creating. Show me where he said I am creating an ins. I'm specific.
Am I
Yeah,
not?
but why? So you want a certain...
Oh my God! Why do you play games, man? You said it is, and you quoting me a verse where he said I only created the jinn and the ins. He was talking about that one ins, that one bashar.
Adam.
Adam.
Yes, sir.
ما خلقنا الإنس والجن إلا ليعبدوني. So we didn't create the human and the jinn, but to worship me. We create them just to worship. That's what it verse says.
No, but what he wanted.
That verse was not announcing to the angels that I'm creating somebody.
He wants Allah to go run to the angels, make them tea, and tell them, "Hey, angels, listen."
You see how he mocking Allah?
Made the ends.
He mocking.
That's what he wants.
Allah did.
But this verse said I created the ends.
He's mocking Allah right now.
But I don't understand why do you want?
They even don't know there's a verse like that in the Quran.
Allah to tell the angels that he made the end. I don't understand.
Allah did tell the angels. He said, when Allah said to the angels, I am creating a bashar. When Allah said to the angels, I am creating a bashar. When Allah said to the angels, I am creating a bashar.
You know what I mean? Those people who have skin, like physical appearance of human. That's what bashar mean. And ins is the difference between human and jinn. So if you want to define between human and a ghost or a demon, you say about human, you will say ins, and demon will be jinn. But if you want to say human that have bashra or skin, you will say bashar. That's the only difference.
They're not prepared for that. You need a preparation to debate me on this.
Man, I literally told you the
come here with your silly. Listen to me. Listen. He said you're going to do like Godlogic? And let me show him things. You can't. You're not prepared for that. You never thought of this. Even. I can tell. I investigated this. For years.
Okay, years. Please.
On the we and the everything. That's why you're telling me. You made a claim. Listen to me. You made a claim, a huge claim. I'm asking you for a verse. You can't do it. You will never do till the day you die.
So are you saying?
Did they make a claim? He made a claim. Allah did say somewhere that I am creating an ins. Show me. Zero proof. That's what they do. Christians and Sunnis.
Ins is different than bashar?
Yes. You said the same.
So what's the difference between ins and bashar?
You just said it's different. Look at this. The lady just spoke 5 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago. Oh, the bashar is this, but the bashar is the one with the skin. The inch is that. Now you say to me, are you saying that it's different? You just said it's different.
Bashar are human who have skin. What's difficult about that? And
so what is the ins? So what is the ins? The human without skin?
Kinds of human.
If you say the bashar is a human with skin, you're gonna have to now say what is the ins? A human without skin?
Ins mean if you want to define between human and demons, you will say.
What is a human? What is a human? It's human bashar or ins?
Like
you said no. You said the bashar is a human without a skin. That's human.
With the skin.
Listen, it's written like this.
No, with the skin. This is recorded.
اسمع ليفرق بين جنس الإنسان والجن. So the difference between as a gender, I don't know how I say it in English, of a human or a demon. So you say, if you want to define between what human is and what demon is, you would say insel jinn and jinn. Ins
Would you say?
and the
Would you
jinn.
say bashar? Are you saying that they?
Bashar is the any human that has skin, that created have a physical appearance.
Can a human not have a skin?
Appearance of human.
Can a human not have a skin?
No,
What?
she's literally.
I said you said a bashar is a human that have a skin.
No,
are you assuming that the human did not have a skin?
He's saying about human beings as in a physical form, in their physical form.
Mate,
It's so easy.
let me explain what she was.
Bro, listen to you. You said a bashar is a human with a skin.
Yeah, because you don't.
So
know
you are assuming that it could be a human without a skin.
Man, wait, can you? No, ultimate, hold on.
Oh my God.
Okay, let me tell you where the word comes from.
What do you mean?
Because you don't know Arabic. Hold on. Bashara. You know what bashara is? Bashara is skin. Bashar. That's what she was saying. So, if I said in English mankind, and I said also human beings, are those different?
What I'm telling you in the Quran.
Now wait, can you please?
I am talking. I don't have an opinion. I'm getting you verses. What Allah says.
I asked you one simple
Listen
question.
to me. I am giving you verses of Allah, and I am going to the Quran to give you an answer. But you don't want that. You want me to speculate with my opinion. No, opinion is like an asshole. Everybody got one.
Well, language.
So I don't care about opinions.
What the heck?
Language. Do not bring your whole Islamic.
I'm just saying. I don't want opinions, man. We want the truth, man. Opinion.
Because
man.
you're not opening your ears. I asked you, is a human being same as mankind? Are they the same?
I'm telling you.
Oh no, they're not.
Now
the same.
let me answer your question. When Adam disobeyed the Lord of his, Adam was created as a bashar. Like I told you, I am creating a bashar. When the bashar got demoted, when you disobey, now you're gonna come on earth. Now you're an ins. The ins is gonna be either on earth or in hellfire. Either no ins in heaven, no ins in heaven. The heaven is going to be bashar.
Really bored of
Listen to
this.
me. Listen
So one more time.
Show me.
Allah they will not let you talk.
In Surah Qaf,
Oh my God.
16.
They will not let you talk.
Insan. What is insan? You have not answered that yet.
1
is
million
insan?
times I answered that.
How is it different than bashar?
I was asking the same question.
And what is the plural of insan?
The insan is a demoted bashar. The ins
Is a what?
is just like when the bashar disobeyed, you won't let me land. When the bashar Adam disobeyed,
Where is this story coming from?
Allah, when Allah saw him.
From the Quran.
I want the verse. No, I don't want to hear a fairy tale. Please tell me where the story coming from.
From the Quran.
I will show you where the story coming from. When you know the difference between the jinn
No,
and the malaika,
Let me talk.
you will know the difference between the bashar and the
Not only
ins.
fairy tales.
The bashar,
Like you are disgustingly
the
stupid.
ins,
So one more time.
the ins.
There's no such thing. There's no such
You gotta let
thing.
me
There's
land. You
no.
already asked a question. You gotta let me answer your question.
No, I don't want to hear a story. I don't want to hear an imaginary story. Please tell me where you get in the story that Bashar was a higher type of human being.
Paul, you are stupid. I'm trying to answer your question 1 million times. You're cutting me off to ask the same freaking question. You're stupid ass. Paul, you're stupid ass.
And insan is a lower, or ins are a lower type of human being. This is nonsense. This is absolute insanity, man.
Ridiculous.
Okay, it's simple. The insanity is so simple. I'm asking you. Allah said the ins is living here on earth. He sent the dream to the insan. Hey, the ins is in perdition. Wal asri innal insana lafi khusr. You never see والعصر إن البشر والخسر. Never. The bashar, the ins, lives on earth because the bashar have disobeyed. If the ins succeeds and pass the test, he going back to heaven as a bashar. The ins that failed, he going to hell. Allah said he will fill up the hell, not with bashars, with ins and jinns. Ins and jinns going to hell. Ins live on earth. Bashar was in heaven. He's going back to heaven.
So
the angels, listen to me. Listen, let me land. The angels that disobeyed become jinns, just like the bashar became an ins. When the jinn succeeds, you will never show me a verse where the jinns is going to heaven. The jinns is going to be either in hell or do what?
Or in heaven.
Jinn is going to become what he was, an angel, if he succeeds.
Yes.
The demoted angel that succeeds on life,
not in heaven,
in this earth, is going to go back to where it was. Yes. And that's why they don't have to be in heaven or on earth. Everywhere, because they're
or
made
in hell. So let me repeat that. There's no jinn going to heaven. Jinn is going either to hell or they become angels. And angels don't care if they're in heaven or hell because they're made of fire, they don't burn. Right? But the jinn is made of, I will define it through the Quran, of course.
They're made of fire. In the halaqani min narin wa halaqahu min tin. So what the jinn is to the angel is what the ins is to the bashar. They both disobeyed the orders of Allah. They got demoted. The bashar become the ins created. The angels become a jinn created. Allah put the smoke back into the fire to create a jinn. Wal janna halaqahu min ma'rijin min nar. Allah said. But Iblis said, halaqani min narin, not min ma'rijin min nar. Allah created the jinn min ma'rijin min nar, not min nar. But Iblis is created min nar. So he's talking as an angel. وَإِذْ قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ وَإِذْ قُلْنَا لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ فَسَجُدُوا إِلَّا. Iblis was an angel. I don't want to go to that debate. I was in the I thought I had a lot of verses. I was going to call him 15, 26,
lost, bro.
55, 14. This is new to you.
This is a wrap, though. This is a wrap, though, now.
This is like in 1980 coming up with an iPhone. This is to you. This is to you is like in 1980 somebody came up with an iPhone 25. Yes, go ahead.
We're gonna move on now because we've tired the subject up.
No, you already tired me up. You already made me tired. You was doing all right.
No, yeah, it's okay. We got other people on the stage too, man. You did good, man. You did good.
I'm gonna take a break. Bro.
You did good.
All right.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Bring some juice. Nice.
All right, so we have Joy on the stage, Rocco.
That's it. Peace and blessings be upon all of you. It's simple. The we of Allah talking about we. Every time he says we, if you're not a royalty, whatever they call it, it's a we Allah with alins. Allah is creating things for just himself. By just himself, he uses the word fatar. Fatar. He originately creating things. That's I. Throughout the Quran, I fatar. For the halaq is creating things through, sometimes himself, sometimes through angels. If you use I, it's through himself. Like when he say, I created the bashar. Or I am creating the bashar. The I only created the bashar. But the we created the ins. Chapter 15, 26 and 15, 28. 1526, we created the ins from age mud like the potter's clay. 28, your Lord said to the angels, I am creating the bashar from age mud like the potter's clay. I created the bashar, the we created the ins. The ins is a degradation of the bashar. The jinn is a degradation of the angel. وَإِذْ قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ اسْجُدُوا لِآدَمَ فَسَجُدُوا إِلَّا إِبْلِيسِ وَكَانَ مِنَ الْجِنِّ. Why? فَفَسَقَ عَنْ أَمْرِ رَبِّي. When your Lord said to the angels, or when we said to the angels, fall prostrate for Adam, they all fall prostrate except Iblis. He was among the jinn because he disobeyed the orders of his Lord. What made him among the jinns? Because he disobeyed. Any angel, Allah is talking to who? Throughout the Quran, وَإِذْ قُلْنَا لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ or وَإِذْ قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ. Throughout the Quran, he's talking to the angels. If Iblis is not an angel, Allah is the most unjust on earth. Why would he condemn Iblis if Iblis is a jinn and Allah is talking to the angels? When Allah said to Iblis, why did you not fall prostrate when I ordered you? If Iblis, who is smarter than you and me and every single one of us, if Iblis was not a malaika, he would have said, Allah, come on now. Am I a malaika? I'm a jinn. You, Sunni, you Shias, you said Iblis worshipped, he was a jinn, but he worshipped God to the point was he was almost an angel. He was among the high ones. Allah said, no, you are liars. Allah asked him, Am kuntum min al-alin? Oh, you thought you was among the high ones? He was not among the high ones, Allah said. But you saying, your dirty mouth, your filthy mouth, going against Allah, Allah said he was not among the aliens, and you screaming loud and clear that he was among the aliens. Liars. May Allah guide you. May Allah let you see the truth. May Allah open your hearts to see, to meditate, to ponder on his book. أَفَلَا يَتَدَبَّرُونَ الْقُرْآنَ. You said, no. Bukhari and Muslim and your sheikhs and your interpreters or whoever they are, and those who do the tafsir, the Ibn Kathir and Jalalaini have done it for you. Allah did not ask you, or did you not take the pondering of the others? No. He's asking every single one of us, do you not ponder on the Quran? So you need to ponder on the Quran. Nobody can ponder for you. Now go ponder now. Peace and blessing be upon it for all of you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.
في الدنيا سلاما وظلال أخبر الأيام أنها في وصال قم بنا وانظر لآيات الجمال قم بنا وانظر لآيات الجمال كن كما غيث على الأفياء ماطر صوته يروي قلوبا وخواطر نفعه عم البوادي والحواضر قم بنا وانظر لآيات الجمال قم بنا وانظر لآيات الجمال